Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we're going to do a plan with me for the week of June 17th through June 23rd. And before we start planning this week, I want to go back and update some of my schedule for the week that just happened. Today is Sunday the 16th, Father's Day, and I did go hang out with my dad. I got to my dad's around 12:30 and we went out for lunch. Him and his wife and I went out to lunch at a Mexican restaurant and it was okay. My dad really likes this restaurant. It's called El Azteca, I think. Yeah. And he loves that place. It's a chain Mexican restaurant. It's not great. I it, it's okay. I had enchiladas Nayarit, which were flour tortillas with a green sauce, and they were filled with spinach and grilled fish. I ended up eating the filling, the pretty much just the spinach and the fish, and it was okay. My dad enjoyed his food, and that is what is most important. I stayed at my dad's until like 5 p.m., just hanging out. We watched the Phillies game with the Orioles, and they lost. The Phillies lost. It was an away game. So it was good going over and hanging out for a little bit. Work wise, I think everything pretty much went as planned. Yeah, so I did see my 10 o'clock client. I did not see my Tuesday client. She canceled. Her daughter graduated high school that day, I think. On Wednesday, I saw an extra person. I saw someone at 1:30, and my 5 o'clock canceled. Yes. Or they rescheduled. On Thursday, I did see my 10 supervision theory class. No, my 3 o'clock canceled. It's not unusual for clients to cancel, of course, but I had one, two, three clients cancel in a week. That's not a lot. I think it's probably typical. A lot of people will over schedule themselves knowing that at least a couple people are going to not show up or cancel. But so for, I guess, a typical therapist who has a full caseload, three clients canceling is not out of the ordinary. But for me, I do not have a full schedule. I probably have close to a half schedule, more than half, maybe three-quarter schedule. So three clients canceling for me in a week does seem kind of like a lot. I did see my 4 o'clock and I saw my 5 o'clock. Friday morning, I did see this person. I had supervision. I did see this person. I did have my own therapy, and I did have my evening client. Any other updates for last week? No. Oh, I did want to write in a couple good things that happened, right? So I did get a couple more insurance payments. The week before, I had my first insurance payment, right? Yeah, I had my first insurance payment last week. And then this week that just ended, I had a couple more. There's still a lot more sessions that I still need to get paid for, but things look like they're moving along. Claims are getting accepted. Some are still getting denied. I'm still figuring shit out, but it looks like things are moving along fairly okay. Considering that I'm doing this by myself and that I don't know what I'm doing, I feel like I'm feeling optimistic. What else happened this week that was good? Father's Day, yeah. I'm going to put Father's Day as a good thing that happened because I wasn't sure if I was going to see my dad because he hasn't been feeling well. What else? Saturday, I did a lot of cleaning and organizing. Today, I did a lot of cleaning and organizing before going over my dad's. We are selling our house, and our realtor came over to look at our house and got to tell us if she thought we needed to change anything about the house, and we don't. The house looked good. So, that I think is a good thing that happened because it just means that the process is moving along. And I took advantage of all of the cleaning and organizing that I had to do to pack up some more things and take over to the house that we're moving back into. Client wise, work wise, no new clients. I have a couple really new clients, like my 2 o'clock on Friday. No, yes, my 2 o'clock on Friday. They are probably my newest client out of all of them, and things are going well. I hesitate to say things are going well because they are not particularly well mentally, emotionally, but I'm saying things are going well because they're feeling they're feeling good with the therapy. They are gaining trust. They are starting to open up more. I'm getting to know them more. So in those respects, therapy is going well. My 4 o'clock client on Thursday, we she is probably one of the clients that I've been seeing the longest, and things are going well. And the only reason I hesitate to say things are going well is because she might be moving out of state, and I'm not licensed to practice in the state that she's thinking about moving to. So I am starting to consider licensing myself in that state so that we can continue working together. That is not a bad thing. For me, it means more paperwork. It means having to investigate and look into things. It might mean having to figure stuff out tax wise next year because I think the taxes, the way I'm going to have to report and pay taxes, might be different because of being licensed and working with a client out of state. So, because of all those really boring things to talk about, I kind of hesitate to say that they're going well. But they are going well for them because them moving means something very positive in their life, and them wanting to continue to work with me after moving also speaks to their trust and comfort with me. So those are really, really, really good things. And now we're going to plan for this week. On Monday, I do not have any clients, but I have my car inspection. On Tuesday, I have a couple clients. I have someone at 1 and someone at 5. On Wednesday, the 19th, I am going to have a client at 9, at 11, and at 5. No, my 5 moved. The person I usually see at 5 on Wednesday, I'm going to see at 5 on Thursday. So 9 a.m. I have a doctor's appointment at 3:30 though. On Thursday, I have group supervision at 12, a client at 1:30, 3 o'clock, and 5 o'clock. On Friday, I have a client at 10:30, supervision at 1, a client at 2 p.m., 4 p.m., and 6 p.m. My car payment is due on Thursday, and it's also a payday. It looks like that is everything. So let's start color coding. I color code personal appointments in orange. Supervision is purple. And clients are in coral. I forgot to put in here that I'm going over my dad's on Tuesday for lunch. So that will be highlighted in orange. And I highlighted a couple hours at dad's because I'll probably have lunch around noon and then go into a private room to see my 1 o'clock client and then hang out at dad's a couple more hours after that. And then for my 5 o'clock client, I will probably drive back home and see my client virtually from my house. My doctor's appointment will be highlighted in pink. I will highlight my payday in green, but I do not see my green highlighter. Okay, then it's not getting highlighted in green. Okay, so I think that's it for appointments and sessions. So now we can decorate. I'm going to decorate using my sticker book that I bought this past week at Five Below. I am starting with this book, which is my least favorite book out of all of them. It doesn't mean that I don't like it. It just means that I like all of the other books I got that day more than I like this one. I think my main issue with this book was that it had too many unicorns. That was my main problem with it. Just too many unicorns, but that is the only strike against it. And we are also going to use a little bit of washi because I cannot decorate without using washi. These are my washi tapes. It's not a lot. I have this tiny little bin with 2 rows of washi tape. And this tiny little washi holder with a few more rolls of washi. This is supposed to be a container that you can spool washi tape from, like a dispenser, and you can yank off your washi tape on these teeth here. And I ended up not liking it that much because I didn't like the ends of my washi tape having teeth marks. So I don't use it like a dispenser anymore. But this is where I put washi tape rolls that are wider, that have a wider spool, a larger circumference than the other ones. Okay. I usually fast forward my decoration and then I come back at the end and I show you guys what I got. a lot of time is wasted by me just staring at my pieces of paper, trying to figure out what to do with it. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put miscellaneous stickers down, and the only thing I'm going to care about is that I like what I'm putting down and not so much whether it looks like it clashes or if things go together. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to put stickers down and washi down that I like, and that's it. And while I do that, I'm going to talk to you guys. I think I'm going to just start from the beginning of the book. Oh my goodness. You know what? Let's do llamas. It'll be easy because there are probably just as many llamas in this book as there are unicorns. So it shouldn't be a challenge. We'll just put all the cute llamas down. Wherever they end up, they end up. I wanted to actually, before I put stickers down, I want to time block a tiny little bit of time in the afternoons, in the evenings, I mean, for reading research articles. That has worked well for me in the past. It has helped to motivate me to actually do the reading if I see it on paper that I blocked off the time to do that. I did not do any reading of research this past week, the week that we are ending on today. When I had my therapy session on Friday, a couple days ago, I talked about that, and that tends to be a common topic for therapy for me in my own therapy session. I have been seeing my current therapist since January, I think. No, February. Since February. And that makes it, what, 4 months? I saw him weekly for the first 2 months, I think. And then I've been seeing him bi-weekly the last 2 months. I really like him. I like him for several reasons, but one reason is that he lets me talk. And I know that, I mean, like, what's weird about that? What is so special about a therapist who lets you talk? I have had therapists who let me talk, but then they interrupt me all the time. And I hate that. It's not that I hate being interrupted, it's that them interrupting me leads to me feeling like I was talking too much, and then I feel bad about talking too much. Oh, so this is a passion planner insert, and they always have a different quote on every week. And this week it says, "Be the light that lights 1,000 candles. As the world gets brighter, it will shine back on you," by Nikki Suhu. And then there's a tip underneath of that says, "This week, think about a friend or loved one who has always been by your side. Go out of your way to let them know how much you cherish them. Remember, it's the thought that counts." I think that is awesome. I don't know anyone who I have been thinking about lately who I haven't spoken to in a long time. So I will probably skip that this time. But if I think of anyone, I will definitely do that. I feel comfortable putting stickers down on my time blocking areas where it's either later or early, because I never do anything before 10. Occasionally, I will have a doctor's appointment in the morning before work, but it's rare. So I feel comfortable putting stickers down before 10. And I also never do anything after 7. My latest client appointment is at 6. So anytime after 7, I also don't have anything to put down. So this weekend, the movie Inside Out 2 came out, and I wanted to see it. I didn't get to because I was really busy cleaning and organizing yesterday, and I got really tired. And then by the time I finished cleaning, I didn't feel like leaving my house anymore. And then today was Father's Day, so I wasn't going to go to the movie theater. But I think it's a good thing that I didn't go because it's their opening weekend and it's probably super crowded. Even though I was going to go at night because I wanted to make sure I caught the latest showing possible so that I could watch it without there being any kids around. Even though school is out for the summer, I still doubt that anybody would take their kids to like a 10 or 11 o'clock show, right? I don't think anybody would, but I'm sure somebody would. So I think it's not a bad thing that I didn't go. I'm going to put down some of this really colorful stripy washi. I'm not going to concern myself too much with covering up functional space that I know I'm not going to use, but I'll cover up some of it. So now I get to go to the movie theater for a late showing sometime during the week. And I think the chances of there being children at the theater are going to be even smaller. So I'll enjoy my experience a little more. A few weeks ago, I told a work friend that about Inside Out, and I showed them a clip of it on YouTube. They had never seen it, and I found that so hard to believe. They had not seen it, and they went ahead and watched it, the first Inside Out movie, and they texted me right afterwards to tell me how glad they were that I told them about this movie because it was so fantastic. That they definitely cried. I got teary-eyed too. I got teary-eyed during the part where they are Joy and the imaginary friend. They're on a wheelbarrow barrel, and they are trying to get out of a they're trying to fly out, and they couldn't because they were too heavy. And something sad happened, and I got teary-eyed. But that I don't know what part she got teary-eyed on, but that's the part I got teary-eyed in. I was surprised to when I saw the trailers for the new movie for Inside Out 2. I was surprised that they added anxiety as a character because I thought fear would be anxiety because anxiety is fear. I mean, anxiety is your your body and mind going into a threat response, right? But fear is in at the core of that. But I guess I'll understand their reasoning a little more once I watch the movie. But anyway, I'm glad that they introduced this character. I think there's another character that they're introducing too. I don't remember though. I don't remember who. I'm glad they're adding anxiety in there. I still want to make that video where I get to talk about my anxiety and how I experience my anxiety, how it feels to me. And this sticker has a unicorn in it, but it also has a llama, a purple llama. So I'm going to use it. Yeah, I want to talk about my anxiety and what it feels like to me, how I find myself affected by it, how it negatively impacts me. I'm going to do one more quick flip through just to make sure I didn't miss any llamas. Oh, and of course the very next page I see a llama that I missed. I can tell you already that these stickers are a million times better quality than the stickers from my Walmart Pen and Gear sticker book. A million times better. I'm not exaggerating. I knew they would be because I could tell they were better quality just flipping through them. Not even peeling them off the sticker paper. I could tell that they were good quality, better quality than the Walmart stickers. And now that I'm peeling them off the paper, I can tell you with 100% certainty that they are way better than the Walmart stickers. I was watching a YouTube video, a planning YouTube video this morning, and someone pulled out that Walmart sticker book that I always talk about. They pulled it out and they were talking about how much they love their Pen and Gear brand. And you know what? Before I put stickers down here on the side, I want to put some bullets or something in this box because I want to see something here that reminds me that I want to write in here at the end of the week. So let me take a quick look for some. Okay, the colorful boxes from Happy Planner, tons of bullets. Yeah, so I was watching a YouTube video of somebody planning and they took out the sticker book and they were talking about how much they love Pen and Gear. It's like a favorite brand of theirs for planning, and they loved the sticker book. They didn't say they loved the quality of it though. They said that they love designs and illustrations. So they didn't say I love the quality of this, but they were saying that they are a huge fan of Pen and Gear. And I just cannot relate. These tweezers here, I got them in a pack. I have 3 here, but there were 4. And these are kind of like flat. These are pointy. And these are like reverse tweezers. So when you push, they open. And the 4th tweezer in the pack was the one with the hook at the end, like it's bent at the pointy end, and I had to throw that one out because it didn't work. I got them from Michaels and it was a 4-pack for $4.99 or $5.99, and I had originally gone into Michaels to get just like the 1 pair of tweezers they had there for $12.99. And when I saw the 4-pack, I thought, well, why would I pay $12 for 1 tweezer when I can buy a 4-pack for $5? And when I started using these here that I ended up getting, I was like, oh, that's why they're $5. They're not that great. I had to throw one of them out. I still don't think they were a horrible buy though, because the 3 that I still have do work. And now if I lose one, I still have 2 other ones. And with the single tweezers for $12.99. If I lost those, that would just be out. Okay, quick flip through to make sure I didn't miss any llamas. Okay, I didn't see any, but I can almost guarantee that sometime in the future I will find a llama sticker that I missed today. Because they're not always white. Like, you know, here are some purple ones and a rainbow one and a green one. So, and I am going to add a little bit of more washi, just a little. After this week here that we are decorating, I have one more week, the 24th through the 30th, and that's it. After this next week, I get to try out my Erin Condren planner for the first time. These tweezers, the 4-pack that I got for $4.99 or $5.99, I forget, were not in the paper crafting department. The $12.99 individual tweezer, that one was in paper crafting. This 4-pack was in jewelry. Okay, this is what we have. This is how I am letting it be. I am really happy with it. I think the llamas are absolutely adorable. My favorite llama, no, my top 3 llamas are this llama here that is in a UFO and has a tiny little alien friend with him, and it says, "Give me some space." And my other favorite llama is this one hanging out with his 2 best friends, the unicorn and the alien with the flowers on his head. And my third favorite llama is this one down here with the sunglasses. Actually, I don't think he's a llama. This is a stowaway, I think. I think he's a sheep. He's not a llama because look at his little ears. They're totally different. The llama has taller, pointier ears, and this guy has rounder, shorter ears. So that's definitely not a llama, but he looks like one. You know what? He is a llama because it says here, "Llama tell you a secret." Yeah, I think he's super cool because he wants to tell you a secret, and you can tell just by looking at him that he is ready for some tea. Like, he is ready to talk about some tea. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.